Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Chris from Two Dudes and a Six Pack podcast. Doing something a little different here. Starting up a brand new channel for you where we're going to focus on some video game content. Pretty much just, whatever. Just going to play some old school video games. I've got Squaresoft's Final Fantasy Tactics lined up as the first game here. So if you haven't checked that out, it's a pretty cool Final Fantasy game. But yeah, just wanted to say welcome to the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content and enjoy this introductory video for the Final Fantasy Tactics series. Square presents another Final Fantasy. O God, please save us, thy sinful children of Ivalice. Lion War. Is the truth only what we can see? Blame yourself or God. And then producer Hironobu Sakaguchi. I probably butchered that, I apologize. Final Fantasy Tactics. Remember how Father taught us to play the reed flute. Where did we go astray? So yeah, it's got some cool stuff coming up. Pretty fun gameplay. It's one of my favorites, just gameplay-wise. Love this game. But what we'll do right now is this is the actual introductory sequence. So we'll just go through and read this part. A warrior takes sword in hand, clasping a gem to his heart, engraving vanishing memories into the sword. He places finely honed skills into the stone. Spoken from the sword, handed down from the stone. Now the story can be told. Square presents the Zodiac Brave story. Alright, this will be the, there's one more little sequence after this that we'll play through, but I just wanted to call out, I am playing this on an emulator. I don't have a sophisticated system set up to really do any game capture. This is very sort of rudimentary, kind of just playing around with some stuff, so bear with me on that. But yeah, I had this physical copy of this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. And what's coming up now is a little bit of the backstory as to, what the conflict is that's happening. The kingdom of Ivalice, forever guarded by the twin-headed lions, and by the sun that shines upon them. A year after the defeat of the 50-Year War. The king had died from a terminal illness earlier, and the prince who succeeded him was only 2 years old. This meant his guardian would actually reign in his stead as king. The queen's elder brother, Larg, was designated as guardian, but fearing an oppressive reign from the queen, the parliament ousted the potential prince, appointing instead the king's cousin, Prince Goltana, as the guardian. Prince Goltana and Prince Larg are both respected generals who proved themselves in the 50-Year War. Prince Goltana had the support of the powerful nobles, but disenfranchised nobles and knights clearly supported Prince Larg. The black line symbolizes Prince Goltana, and the white line symbolizes Prince Larg. This is the beginning of what will later be known as the Lion War. Alright, so yeah, I just wanted to ad-lib a little bit about what's coming up here. So like I said, brand new channel. We're going to do a full playthrough of this Final Fantasy Tactics game. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm not like one of those min-max kind of guys. I really like the game. I think it's a lot of fun. So happy you're all here. Oh yeah, there's one more little title card here. I think this part goes over some of the different job classes that are available for the players. Part of this game, you get a group of combatants together, and you can essentially customize the different job groups. So there's a squire, there's chemists. Those guys can use guns and they can throw potions. Knights, those are a typical unit. Um, it's one of like the first powerful units that you can get. I wonder how many they go through. I don't know if they go through all the job classes here. Archers are fun. They're a good early game class. It's always good to have at least one guy that can hit from range. The monks, it's one of my favorite ones there. Got some cool healing abilities. Uh, Mid-range attacks at some points. White mage. It's your typical healer. Although they do get to use spells like Holy, which can do some damage. And people familiar with the Final Fantasy series, you'll recognize the common black mage garb here. They're your damage magic people. Time mages, it's like haste, slow, stop. Also a useful job class. You can also mix and match abilities from them. So you can have a knight that can summon, or a monk that can use white magic or black magic, stuff like that. Thief. Stealing is, you can get some pretty unique items. I don't use it that much, but it can be useful. Geomancer. I remember when I first played this, I was like, I had no idea what the Geomancer does, but he gets different abilities depending on the kind of terrain he's standing on, which is kind of cool. Lancers are cool. They get the jump ability, kind of like the Dragoon warriors. Samurai. They get some sword skills. Basically, they're weapons. They get to like draw out different unique abilities for them. Ninjas are fun. They get to use, they can dual wield. Chocobo. Okay, so they didn't go through all the job classes. We'll see a bunch of them as we keep playing through here. You can get chocobos. You can recruit monsters in this game, and you can actually ride the chocobos around, which is cool. Goblins. These are just enemies, basic enemies that you'll meet. Gotta have the bombs. Wouldn't be a Final Fantasy without the bombs. Ghouls. And if I remember right, the same thing works as in other games. You can use healing items and curative items and take those things out. Arimans. You don't see much of those. See them in like the later parts of the game, I think. Dragons are a little rare. You get to recruit one though. If we do the secret characters, I'll try to do the secret characters as we keep playing through. But yeah, so again, this is a brand new channel. I'm using very rudimentary technology, but happy you guys are all here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If it's something that you're interested in, you want to see more, please, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely helps, especially this brand new channel out. So please do that. And yeah, we're gonna get started here, and I'm gonna go through the introductory stages, and we'll just do like a video let's play series of Final Fantasy Tactics. So in the two dude style, crack open a beer or find your beverage of choice, and thanks for joining me as we play through Final Fantasy Tactics.